I've had this dream about 5 or 6 times where I'm in a thunderstorm and it's raining really hard. It sounds like pebbles when it hits the ground. I can hear it. I try to block out the sound with my hands, only it doesn't work. It just keeps getting louder and louder. And the rain turns to blood. And blood washes away in little rivers. And the sound stops.
Existential crisis over, and at the time I find my mind just get behind the older times how I get by. I don't rely on finding types of clovers changed by some divine controlling. The shit I'm smoking potent help me control my emotions, keep them checked, keep my breath concealed to what's believed is best. My meek impressions kinda get congested when I kneecap steps. I don't await arrivals of the visits when it sees me next. I'm trying to just believe that it would leave me after recent threats. Bless. Bless. I'm coping with the copious amount of doubt recently come out my mouth, and every word just hits the ground in secrecy. I hide my feelings to the same extent as people seeing me in public, so that means I just babble out all my decency. I keep the master key, but still I tend to lose it frequently. I understand it's not in my hands, but it's still beneath me. See, I feel I'm better than I'm at the peak when this shit reaching me, and sleep ain't even be the only reasons I've been preaching peace. Bless. Bless. They say emotions are an art form, I guess that I'm an artisan. Compare my shit to all that's in my area, I'm artisan. Compare my shit to everyone I've birthed and I'm no Artemis. My mind migrates on my own and no one flocks to this. I promise this, you try and steal my stallion ain't down to win. My style too out there for anyone to come around and kick. I feel like I just stumbled off the edge of something mountainous, and building me back up is what amounts to what I'm counted in. Bless. So blessed.
And then I discovered that a better way to tackle this subject is to find out what happened to the icon, the statue, the murti. Because the temples were huge structures. It was not possible to protect them. But the murtis could be protected.
Right.
So was an attempt made to protect the image.
I said, I've been on the outside, not looking in and cooked again. I'm trying to combat throughout this crookedness. I'm pushed within, so fuck a friend. I'm down on all my luck, instead on act all plucked and ruffled, man. I'm stuck until I cluck inside my coffin, stripped down in the pit, I'm sick of it. Mind stay borderline, I knew my cycle had began again when my room floor got disorganized and acted like I'm sorta fine. So God bless my friends around me, I could tell that they were mortified. I act obsessive, I can't fathom thoughts dealing with hordes of I. I'm impatient, I can't face it, taking their support with swords of stride. Cordial cries winding wide, and yet they all ring empty. Hey, hey. But that's the pessimist in me. Even when I'm acting friendly, shit, it's difficult to balance both. Eyeballing shit is trick, so please stick with me while I'm self-destructive. And I don't blame you if you choose to leave. I feel though my whole world right now is prone to crumbling. Hard to not come off guilt trippy or like I'm up to something. Hard to feel like I ain't ruined shit, feel unpolished cause it hard to call it to the wall, my nourished body sluggish. Ruins falling on my noggin, toppling Ozzy Mandy. It's sandstorm blanketed and ransacked my hospice cottage. My macabre thoughts stockpile vile with my conscience, keep them out of pocket often, cautious, seek my image spotless. God, it's hard, I can't keep stalling. My metabolic rate is slower than a tar pit bubbling, losing weight so much is troubling. Through this comfort loss, my moral compass acted opposite of pompous, confident I'll bounce back enough to stop it often. I hope. So now my health delayed in retrograde, and it's gotten to the point where taking drugs is an escape instead of escapade. I feel I've done too much to where I can't clean up the mess. I made the estuaries to my brain connect, my veins keep leaking, man. Sometimes I feel the songs I make are nothing but some quick complaints. I know that's not the case, but hard to swallow, I'm not spilling angst. Yeah, I keep it blunt, it's what I smoke for pain. I momentarily overcame, but I'll be here again. I know it's just a part of game. Shit.
In fact, they'd much rather see the walled city in ruins than have to deal with it themselves. And, well, with that, the city's fate was sealed.
Hey, don't let me be lonely tonight, Animist, being in the water. I feel I've overstayed my welcome, know the outcome too well. I played the alchemist, E. coli every time I'm not well. Try and find someone to relate to, or somewhere to escape to. Try and scrap a couple reasons to feel somebody don't hate you. It's like being on veteran mode. The pride played through in the first boss. It's like the final ending that you can't do. I'm hoping someone turns the corner, looks at me like, hey dude, it's okay to be ashamed that it's made at what you say too. I promise get you back in touch, you see them better days soon. You always being heavy-minded and that shit make hate bloom. It's like you trying to bring the bad emotions to the gravestone, and now the wave's blown over like mistakes that's from the same boat. I saved a snap from 3 years ago, I was in therapy, and 3 years later I still need that type of care from me. It's apparent and aware to me that I tread carefully through shallow waters, trying to now drown in something narrowly. I lost 15 pounds and my doctor said that she proud of me. But do I tell her it's from throwing up? Proclivity of naivety I'm going through keep showing up, and guess what? I found it don't get easier when growing up. My coconut's been soaked in blood, so what's up? I'm supposed to sit here in the mud just hoping that I hit the mark. This tape is just a cry for help, for all the cards that I was dealt and all the hands I held had slipped already. Now I've hit the ground. I'm in denial and I'm sinking now. Currents try and mow me down, but I gotta take the scenic route and bleed it out. Denial when I'm sinking now. Currents try and mow me down, and I gotta leave my house, but I can't get out.
Out of sight, out of mind, I'll never look into that water. Broken nails into these coffins, scratching out all my problems. I'm running till I'm coughing blood, I keep running that faucet to hide the unforgotten. I've been haunting up my conscience. I never talk about these things they saying it's denial. Haven't used it in a while, drugs induce influence style. Running in a marathon and tripping on that final mile. Ceilings filled with broken tiles, cabinets only dust piles. Shit, it's something I've been getting used to. I lose too many instances, so now my win's been getting useful. Trying to find a loophole out my mind is the usual. Zoning in and out of convos, trauma trumping my new view of life. I've been trying to find with no success, looking for the light. Now I'm blinded by being direct inside my mind, and I try just to dissect. Now I'm broken down and unable to focus on what's next. Watch my steps.
Unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Therapy ain't free, so I pay more for a zip. I guess the verse ain't reaching levels, so the chorus shit hit. I know my mind a mess, I'm bored and steady smoking some shit. I'm at a loss for words to manage to record in a minute. I said therapy ain't free, so I pay more for a zip. I guess the verse and reach a local, so the chorus should hit. I know my mind a mess, I'm bored and steady smoking and shit. I'm at a loss for words to manage to record in a minute. I'm finding solace in the hardest of places, but heard through the grapevine that it's fine and I know I can take it. My bad attitude sits on my shoulder. As I'm older, I felt vacant, but let's face it, I've been here before. Of course I know I'll make it. The journey to be expected is to not be accepted. I felt anxious, crestfallen and restless up in my bed. Shit, I bottle things up too much without saying much. To crack another bottle just to coddle and to chuck it up for later after twisting blunts. I'm cross-faded off a paper trail of hundreds I've been saving up, only to blow it all in a sec up off a case of bud. After I claim the stone, I really hope I make it up. And ate the shrooms consumed, find me to my room confused. Really, if you're in my place too, you'd ask me what to do. I'm out of tune and out of town so much to feel out of the loop. I'm showering hoping that you can hear me in all my breaking news. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But fuck it. Because therapy ain't free, so I pay more for a zip. I guess the verse ain't reaching local, so the chorus shit hit. I know my mind a mess, I'm bored and steady smoking and shit. I'm at a loss for words to manage to record in a minute. I said therapy ain't free, so I pay more for a zip. I guess the verse ain't reaching local, so the chorus shit hit. I know my mind a mess, I'm bored and steady smoking and shit. I'm at a loss for words to manage to record in a minute. Therapy ain't free, so I pay more for a zip. Therapy ain't free, so I pay more for. Said I got vices for me to feel some. And if they fight you, don't end up like me. Because I got vices for me to feel some. And if they fight you, don't end up like me. Please. Water too deep. This time, can't see. Murky waters causing problems for me. Shit, I got a boatload. It get tricky when it goes from I think so to I hope so. I don't know though. Prescription missing from the kitchen. Put my feelings in a prison. Hopefully in slow-mo to show folks. To prove I'm trying something. Too much mistakes today. Just know I'm crying from it. From the fact my mind prevents my ass from lying. Cause so easy does it. Baby steps the path they take to break regrets and pride clutches. Taking meds from when surf drops. I hopes to quiet something. Cause my mind is rushing. Tired of it. It broke my heart when I looked into cancer and saw a pill left. Man, you gotta love it. Progression is a couple steps behind me and I'm still struggling. The people jealous of my pen don't get it. I'm just trying to hear what words, rather make a meal from it. Stomach grumbling from the lack of meals. Frontin' from depression that I'm in. The pit is like a real substance and the bill collectors come in. Man, my heart hurts and I'm still worried about tomorrow. Instead of now, to recollect myself and count my scars first. It's almost 2 years, you really wanna make your arms worse. And the toll you took on your emotions seemed to dawn on her. I'm hoping now ain't awkward. Do you know the guilt I hold for fucking someone whose innocence emotions up? Hype man, so hit me back when you do. I'm packing my truth while still trying to patch up a truce. It's nothing proud I like to carry. Typically what have me buried. My face inside of the pavement, facing people after scary. Kinda helpless, just hope to break the cycle this time. I'm optimistic in my prime to refine. In due time, I know there's no malice, but it's hard for me to feel that way. Imagine how she feels all the time to look up at my face and know that I'm the catalyst that put her in her stalemate. It's almost like the hills I made are too hard to scale today. My mental health impaled and flayed, and all erosion that was caused by me to wither away. It's far too much affair to pay. I'm paralyzed in narrow space, knuckles leaking from me sparring with the mirror shards apart. When I get carried away, I'm hoping that my therapist would answer me, cause every day's a different pace and I'm getting close to teetering to stay. The meter's paid and I'm running out of change, so all my patience slowly strained. Time expired to my name, I hate to stay.
The sea began to flood unpredictably. Tourists fled. Boom towns turned into ghost towns. Today, what remains is a landscape out of science fiction.
This might be the song that makes the most people uncomfortable. Fuck it. I said I'm puking from anxiety. The vomit water spray my face. Wow, I'm still amazed about the state of things. The clock moves slower in the AM, praying that the day would change, while still hoping things remain the same. My mama said don't hide up in my room all day and we can talk about it. It's better than me trying to walk around it, and it's astounding. I feel like I'm a bio fountain that amounts to more mileage than a car that keeps you routed. I don't wanna be awake, but having nightmares about it still. A whole day is how an hour feel. I cower fear away because I feel weakness spilling how I feel. It took a bit, but see it mirror clear. My chest has tremors from it. Wanna hit the peak, but I ain't reached the summit. Spent too much time throughout the week shaking and grieving from it. Need discussion, avoid it. Instead I put my emotions into words and then record it. I'm never distorted, I'm straightforward. But that's what gets me into trouble most. I stumble into ice and feel I'm falling in and out of modes. Just know I'm sorry for my callous quotes, but I've said too much trying to recover this time, and I know how that goes. Insomniatic, walking mad. And if you really wanna find me, take a look at the ground where people stomping at. Advantage is my modus operandi. In the meantime, I see my deterioration and only leak eyes. I got a lot of unsolved in a monologue, so I let my pills dissolve, and Clonopin feels like a Tylenol. I'm sleeping on the floor again, I hope there isn't more of this. The last time that I did this, I was tormented through lore and shit. My paranoia has flourished more since days that I was born with it, and ever since I spent days settling scores with scorn and shit. Disjointed all my thorns out my core side and my orifices, and still fight every day inside my mind in bloody tournaments. I guess I'm headed to the scourge of then. Try and fight my trauma from the past turns to abhorrent, man. My cortex feeling porous, pouring skeletons out of my unhinged closet. I need to figure this out, and now
He estado aquí varias veces. No es mi lugar favorito. Odio tanto que sin darme cuenta regresa. Y no puedo hacer nada más que hacerme chiquito. Sabes, esto hace parte de mí. Casi todo, siendo honesto. Pero no es tan lindo tú. Si lo fuera, no tanto sería lo que lo detesto.
a little bit of self-care. Love your soul for the soul time, console mine, but with lines get blurred, the borders confined in cold minds. Whole time we're saying that,
I love you so.
but now I don't feel the same way no more. Don't sleep away today, instead I use it on myself. I pled and bled too many times to rest and chested all the medicine and shit, and still not find a peace within my head. I need some help. I put the food I stare at longer than eating where it don't belong, back up on the shelf till all the keys was dealt and all the peace and treaties kept, and every burnt up secret left. I'm slowly relearning how to feed myself. Damn, yeah. Every time I'm eager, every step I take that's weaker, mommy, that I can't make it through the week since entire seasons leaving. Seem when treated with a regal greeting, I drop to my knees, shaking humble due to all the praises fleeting. Case be leaking, brain is weeded, frame is rigid, time constricted, life is frigid. I don't get it, gotta find ways for me to be resilient without needing pills. And now seeing shores of thrills, distant, dumb and broken, hopeless need fixing, trees twisting, reeds hitting.
I feel like it's too late for anybody like to overpower us, you know? It's like we got full control over this. That's why we're doing it at Godspeed. Yeah. Enjoy the herb.
But now it's juxtaposed, so I suppose that I'ma need to raise the bar again and let my shadow show when confidence arose. I used to think it was the final straw, despite the flaws I'm standing tall, and still I got the scars to prove I beat the claws. Hey. stop the ones that used to link. The puke and sink mixed with the mucus leak. My throat shattered, not from rapping, but from every answer's holy screams. Tranquility for now, but the cycle's never ending. In the future, no, I'll drown, I'm not prepared for it. And it's a deja vu effect, and though I pull myself out, predict the currents drag me back.
I don't know how to make you happy. I don't know how to make you sad. I don't make you happy. I make you sad. I don't make you happy.